Let's talk about how to stock versus what to stock. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you are new. I thought I would sit down with you guys and kind of go over my tips and tricks and whatnot on how I stay stocked or how I started stocking. This could be for if you're just starting to stock up for your family, have that preparedness, food security, or if you're a long-time stocker, this might just be new tips and tricks for you. So I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. I took some notes, so we're gonna go over them together. Now, I've seen a ton of videos recently on what to stock versus how to stock. And I thought I would kind of do a different spin on this because everybody's pantry or stock up items are different. It's all going to depend on what your family likes. Of course, my number one thing across the board is stock the food that your family is going to eat. Stock it. Stock what you eat and eat what you stock. That is, like I said, that's my number one across the board. If you are not going to eat it, don't stock it because you're wasting your money bringing it into your home if you're not even going to eat it. And it defeats the purpose of having, food security and feeding your family if your family's not even going to eat it. So number one across the board. That's my number one on everything. So I have, if you are new here, I have a Prepper Pantry playlist. I have all kinds of Prepper Pantry content where I do tours, where I show you guys what I prep. Emergency prep, I have even like emergency meals, all the things. I'll have that playlist linked down below. But when I first started prepping for my Prepper Pantry, so the how to stock is gonna be from everything. Everyday Pantry, Prepper Pantry, it's gonna be stocking your freezers and all that. This is just gonna be a wide variety of all the things. So for me, when I first started doing my Prepper Pantry, I based it off of $5 a week. I will have my $5 stock up video linked down below, and I will also have my Etsy shop linked down below where you can get those printables. I have created printables where, like I said, based off of $5 a week, that's it. You can start stocking up on $5 a week. Honestly, you can stock up even less than that. If you want to buy a couple extra canned goods every single week, put it back. If you stock it slowly, it's gonna grow. You don't have to go out and empty the shelves and automatically have a full stocked pantry. You can do it slowly and on a budget and still be providing for your family. Yes, we are in the middle of the inflation. The shortages are happening. But even if you're just now starting out, stocking and having that preparedness, that food security for your family, something is better than nothing, as I always say, and you can do it little. Like I said, a couple canned goods every single week, put it back. And it may not seem like a lot, but honestly, it grows quick. If you go to the grocery store every single week and put back a couple cans every single week, it's gonna grow quickly. So you can do it even less than $5. But I will have my $5 printable sheet linked in the description box for you guys. And then, like I said, I'll have my Prepper Pantry playlist. If you're new here and you're interested in the whole Prepper Pantry thing, I have all kinds of videos and everything in that playlist. So definitely look into that. I am all about prepping and having the food security put back for your family. So that's another thing. You can do it on a budget, like I said. There is all kinds of ways. I know a lot of people that do like the 5-can stock up where they buy 5 canned goods every single week and put it back. 5 boxes of something, and put it back. And another thing I wanted to mention, because I always get comments on this, is your food security is for you. If you do not know how to do okay, let me see how I need to word this. Whatever food security looks like to you is how it should be. Don't let somebody tell you that it has to be this way or this way. Don't let somebody tell you that it has to be homemade, homegrown, or anything to be providing for your family. If you're not new here, you've seen this. This is all processed food, canned goods from the store, all this stuff. I have all of this stocked because I'm providing for my family. Yes, it's amazing to have those skills. If you can have your own garden, can freeze your foods, you know, homegrown, and, you know, go butcher a cow, or like whatever the case is. Those are all good to have, but it's not realistic for every single person in this world. Some people live in apartments. Some people rent. They're not able to have gardens and this and that. And so whatever that food security looks like to you is how you should stock and how you should do it. Don't let somebody tell you that it has to be one way, because it doesn't. Everybody's food security looks different. It looks different for everybody. You know, like I said, I get those comments sometimes where it's like, no, you need to do this. You need to do this. No, it's my food security. I'm feeding my family. Yes, I have those skills to make things homemade. I know how to can and all that stuff. I know how to make homemade breads and all that. But that doesn't mean that that's my only option. That's not the only option for everybody. Something is better than nothing. And if that's you going out and, you know, even for your emergency food, if that's you going out and getting, you know, instant potatoes and SpaghettiOs to have put back for food security for your family, then that's what you need to do. Something is better than nothing. It doesn't have to, you know, like I said, it doesn't have to be homemade. It doesn't have to be homegrown. It's whatever you're comfortable with, whatever your skill level is, whatever you can do for your family is what you should do for your family. Something else, how to help stock, is if you have local discount stores near you. Right now, with inflation, the grocery prices are going crazy, and they're only going to get worse. So if you can find or shop at local discount grocery stores in your area, all you have to do is Google like discount salvage stores, see if you have any in your area. We have a few near us. I have a couple videos I'll have linked down below for you guys. It's massive savings. Massive savings on buying it at a discount grocery store versus buying it retail right now. Crazy savings. So that is one way that if you shop at discount stores or shop clearance, buying it at that discounted price, you're really going to help stock your pantry up on a budget. Highly recommend finding and see if there's any in your area. Number 4, shop the sales. Keep up with, if your stores have like weekly ads. A lot of them really don't here. I just kind of make a point to go in every single week and check them out myself. But check weekly ads. Check the meat sales. If you can, you know, get 3 pounds of hamburger. Like we just recently got 3-pound logs of hamburger meat for, I think it was like $2.49 a pound. That's a really good deal around here right now. So we got a few extra and put it back. We didn't need any ground beef right now, but we made a point where it was on sale to pick it up and put it back. So, you know, we don't get low. That's one thing is, especially right now, I'm keeping my stock up so that way I don't get low, because I'm planning for the future. So if that means me buying, you know, a pack of hamburger meat and a pack of chicken every single week just to stay ahead of the game, then that's what I need to do, then that's what I need to do. Because come fall or winter time, we aren't sure how the prices are going to be, because they've been rising so quickly every single week. Like when I did that $7 or the 7 meals for $50 challenge, just within a week of me filming that grocery, like going and purchasing those groceries, filming that grocery haul, the marinara sauce I bought in that video for 88 cents. Now, within a week time, that marinara sauce is $1.48. And there's a bunch of other foods that I bought in that haul that have also gone up. So we don't know what the prices are going to be. So if that means you buying a few extra things every single time just to keep up and not completely use up your stock, then that might need to be something that you need to do to stay ahead of the game. So shop the sales when you can find those, you know, products, the meats, you know, produce. If you find fresh produce on clearance and you can, you know, freeze it or can it, or, you know, like whatever the case is, to preserve it and make it go last a little longer by buying it on that clearance price, then do so. I just got some bottles of ketchup for 89 cents a piece. That's the cheapest I've seen it in a long time. So I bought like 4 bottles. and I got bags of sugar. They were on sale for $1.99. Picked up 2 of them. I didn't need them, but I picked them up, put them in my prepper pantry so we have them for later. That's, like I said, if you want to stock and stay stocked, stock up on stuff when it goes on sale, when you can find it on sale. And if you're on a budget and you don't have the money, if you notice that you don't have the money when times like sale, if you keep up with the sales, normally they come back around every so often, like every month or like every 6 weeks. The same sales will normally kind of come back and circle back around. If you keep up with that, put like $20 or $30 back. Keep it for the stock, keep it in your wallet. So when you see those items, you have that fun, you have that money in your wallet to go towards that stock for your food when you can find it on such a cheap price. So stock up on sale prices, on the clearance, buy those things because that's going to help stock, get even more food brought in, cheaper price. Number 5, buy store brand. I buy a ton of store brand. Yeah, there's a couple things that we like better name brand, and I think everybody does. But if you've never actually tried the store brand, how do you know 100% that you don't like it? So I don't mean going and stocking up on a store brand that you've never had before. If you are curious about a store brand, buy one of them, try it. If you like it, then you know that that's a new stock up item. And store or name brand versus store brand, it's going to save you a lot of cents, especially right now with inflation. A lot of items that I've noticed that are store brand versus name brand, there's a huge price difference. So try it. Like I said, if you are curious, just buy one of them, test it out, see if you like it. If you don't, then you don't. But that, you're not spending all that money by stocking up on it, buying 3 or 4 of them because you don't know if you like it. So just buy one, try it out. You never know. You might even like it better than the name brand. Okay, the last 2 things kind of go together, and I've had a couple people like, okay, I'm overwhelmed. How do I start stocking? I want to build the food security, but I don't know where to begin. So if I was just now starting out, and I want to mention too that when you start this journey, you're not going to go into having 3 or 4 shelves full of food. It's a process. I don't recommend going out and clearing the shelves. I've never been one to do that. I've never been one to recommend that. That's why I said, do the 5 can stock up, the 5 box stock up, do the $5 stock up, whatever you can do, slowly but surely build it and do it on a budget. You got to get the most for your money and, shop the sales. So like I said, you're not going to just go out there and just clear the stores and, stock everything. But I've had people, I'm overwhelmed, where do I start? So here's how I would start. If I was just now doing this, I would make a list of all of the meals or all of the foods that my family eats within a month. And this isn't just with food. You can also do this. Like I said, it's also good to have stock on hygiene products, feminine products, cleaners, all the things, toiletries, medicine, any medical supplies. It's good to have stock on all that. So, keep a running list of everything that your family uses within a month. If you have pets, that's another thing. Make sure they have dog food. I always get people commenting I don't ever see dog food. It's because we buy it separately. I don't share those hauls with you guys, but I promise Max has dog food. I promise we're stocked on dog food. But you got to think, pets, your family in general, keep a running list for a whole month of everything that you guys eat. Stock it. If you, any medical supplies that y'all use every single month, stock it. Pet food, stock it. Keep a running list of everything for a whole month and keep track of what you eat, what you use, what you go through, and start from there. Because like I said, if you just go into the store and just buy random things, you're defeating the purpose of providing that food security for your family. So if you kind of keep track of what you use month to month, it kind of gives you a better idea of what you need to stock. Like the $5 stock up sheet that I've created. Like I said, that link's in my description box. There's a blank one, and there's also one that has suggested pantry items, because I did the blank one because not everybody's the same. So my suggested items on that one sheet might be totally different than what your family actually eats. So you could purchase that $5 stock up, and on that blank one, you can write down everything that your family eats in a month and go and do the $5 every single week. Pick that item and go and get it. Like I said, it's not going to happen overnight. It's going to take a lot of time, but it's something that you have to make a point to do. Make a point. And like I said, it doesn't have to be you going and clearing out the shelves. I don't recommend that at all. There's other people out here in this world that are also trying to stock up. So if you go and clear the shelves, someone else might not have something. You know, like if you clear the shelf, you're not leaving anything for anybody else. So do it on a budget. Shop the sales. Don't overwhelm yourself. You know, like I said, if you keep a list and you kind of have an idea of what your family eats month to month, it kind of gives you a better idea of what you know that you need to go out and purchase. And another thing to get ahead is, like, say your family goes through 1 jar of mayonnaise every month. 1 jar of mayonnaise every single month. If you want 4 months of stock, go buy 1 jar of mayonnaise every single week for a month. You got 4 months of stock put back. If your family goes, you know, through something else like that, like if you go, you know, through 2 bottles of ketchup, you know, a month. If you go buy 2 bottles of ketchup for 4 weeks, for a whole month, then you've got your 4-month stock put back. Like, so think of it that way. Like, break it down and kind of figure out how much stock you want, how much stock you have room for, and do it on a budget and do it slow. You know, yes, right now prices are crazy, but if you break it down, you know, like I just ran up to Houchins today and I picked up chicken legs. The pack of chicken legs was $2.14. It was on markdown for $2.14. I divided it up, and that was 2 meals for us for $1.07 a piece. There was like 3 packages, but I only picked up 1. But that's 2 meals for my family that I found on clearance and I brought home, put in the freezer. If you go to the store and find those deals, like, you don't have to clear the shelf. Just buy 1 or 2 of them and bring it home and put it back for your family. Like, a little goes a long way. If you stock a little bit at a time, you're slowly going to build it and have that put back. So try not to get overwhelmed, but I hope that these, you know, tips and tricks help you guys. If you're just starting out or a long-time prepper, you know, remember, keep prepping, build that food security for your family, stock what you eat what you stock, and something is better than nothing. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video, and I will see you in the next one. Bye, guys.